I watched my mom walk past me in the courtroom, eyes cold, no hug, no words, just to sit behind the man who ruined my life. Her new husband. But what she didn't know, that was the last time she'd see him free. Because I made sure the truth came out, and justice came crashing down. If you've ever been betrayed by someone who was supposed to protect you, hit that like button. This story is for anyone who's ever been cast aside, underestimated, or told to just move on. Trust me, you're going to want to stay for this revenge. I used to think my mom was my hero. She raised me alone after my dad passed when I was 6. We weren't rich, but we were close. She used to tell me, "It's just you and me against the world, baby." I believed that. Until Jeff walked into our lives. He was charming at first, too charming. Big smiles, shiny watch, flashy stories. My mom glowed around him. She hadn't dated in years, so I tried to be happy for her. But the moment they got married, the switch flipped. Jeff didn't want a teenager getting in the way of his new life. I went from being the center of my mom's universe, to a nuisance. A burden. Worse, I was now the enemy in my own home. Jeff started with small things, insults disguised as jokes. "You'll never get into college with grades like that. Your dad would be disappointed in how soft you are." Then came the rules. Curfews. Chores. No visitors. No talking back. My mom? Silent. Always on his side. When I tried to speak up, she'd say, "He's just trying to make a man out of you." But Jeff didn't want to make a man out of me. He wanted to break me. He went through my phone. Told my friends I was grounded when I wasn't. One day, I came home to find my door removed. He claimed I didn't deserve privacy. I was 17. The final straw? He framed me. One night, Jeff claimed I stole $500 from his desk drawer. I hadn't. Swear to God, I didn't. But my mom believed him. She slapped me. Called me a disappointment just like your father. And Jeff? He smiled while I packed my bag and left. I couch-surfed with friends. Slept in my car a few nights. No calls from my mom. Not even on my graduation day. That was the moment I stopped trying to fix anything. That was the moment I decided they weren't family anymore. I worked 2 jobs. Got into community college. Transferred to law school after 2 years. Every late night, every Red Bull Fueled study session, I kept Jeff Smoke in my head. It wasn't just ambition. It was fuel for justice. Then, poetic timing, I interned at a white-collar crimes division. And guess whose name came across my desk? Jeff. Turns out, Mr. Respect who looked it up was cooking books at the company he managed. Falsified expensive goods, skimming from vendor accounts. It wasn't obvious, but I saw the patterns. And I knew how to build a case. It wasn't just about revenge anymore. It was about making it count. Over the next few months, I gathered everything: ledgers, emails, false invoices. Quietly. Legally. When the arrest warrant was issued, I made one request: I want to be there when it happens. The agents agreed. I'll never forget the look on his face when they showed up at his office. His face went pale. "This is a mistake," he said. "I have connections." I stepped out from behind the agents and said, "Yeah, Jeff? So do I." Trial day. Courtroom packed. Jeff looked worn. Broken. He pled not guilty, of course. But the evidence was airtight. And my mom? She sat behind him. Not me. Not even once. When I took the stand and testified, calm, measured, factual, she didn't meet my eyes. Not even when the prosecutor showed how Jeff had funneled money into a private offshore account. The jury didn't need long. Guilty on all counts. Sentenced to 7 years. And my mom? She looked like a ghost when they led Jeff away in cuffs. Outside the courtroom, she finally came up to me. Her voice trembling. "You really did this?" I looked her dead in the eyes and said, "No, Jeff did this. I just made sure the truth caught up." She reached for me. I stepped back. Because forgiveness? That's not automatic. She didn't lose a son. She gave him away. And I wasn't about to give her a second chance she didn't earn. Some people confuse blood with loyalty. But the real family? Are the ones who stand by you when you're broken. And the real justice? Is when the people who buried you have to watch you rise from the dirt and build the courtroom they're sentenced in. If this story hit you hard, smash that like button and tell me in the comments, have you ever had to cut off someone toxic, even if they were family? Subscribe for more real stories where karma doesn't just knock, it kicks the door down.